the question one would want to ask is, would this state assembly election, the Guber election and the state assembly elections scheduled for Saturday, be a three-horse race as we experienced on the 25th of February?
Once again, good morning to our listeners. We are talking about governorship elections that will be taking place in, I believe it's 28 states of the Federation. The other 6 are off cycle. Four of the states in the Southwest will not be having governorship elections, but we're all involved in the House of Assembly. So when we talk about how many horses are involved in the race, it will differ obviously from one state to another. The two predominant parties still remain the People's Democratic Party, PDP, and the All Progressives Congress, APC. Now, whilst those are two dominant parties, there may well be a feature of a third force in one state or another. I don't think that the Labour Party is going to be a party of national spread throughout the country in these elections. They may have a force in, for example, Lagos or some of the eastern states where elections are taking place, but I don't think that they're going to have the spread that we witnessed in the presidential elections. And my reason for saying that is very simple. Since 2015, there has been a drift in terms of the response of the electorate to political parties and candidates. What we had before 2015 was more or less a rush into supporting a party. The predominant party then being the PDP, and of course they ruled the world for 16 years. But right from, we can say, 2015, there has been a shift, an emphasis from party to looking at candidates, strong personalities. And whatever party President Buhari had run under in 2015, it wouldn't really have made any difference because it was all about, quote unquote, say Baba. It was all about Buhari, and everybody wanted to join that bandwagon. And you find that so many people down the ladder in subnational levels were able to cash in on that and win their own elections. Again in 2023, what we have seen is rather than voting for parties, the three dominant parties being the PDP, APC, and the LP, people, our electorate, have been voting and responding not to the manifestos of these individual parties, not to the rhetorics that have come out of the campaigns, but in my opinion and my submission, it's been a case of, do we want it to be Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu rather than the APC, or do we want it to be Peter Obi rather than focusing on the Labour Party, and do we want it to be His Excellency the former Vice President Alhaji Abubakar Atiku? And it's been a character, a strong character that has resonated through and has come through and has claimed the votes. And at the end of the day, the results that we saw reflected that there was more preference by simple majority for Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Now, I don't see that repeating itself in the governorship elections. I certainly don't see it in the House of Assembly elections taking place throughout the country. Where you have strong personalities, don't be surprised that a strange party may just crop up, because people have come to realize that the party structure needs to be done away with. And it's funny that former Speaker of the House of Representatives declared that he's not a party person anymore, but he's just going for candidates. And that seems to be the view shared by many of the electorate. So I don't see it being a two-horse, three-horse race. I think the dominant parties, PDP and APC, will still rule the day throughout the Federation, but you might have strong personalities coming under lesser parties and gaining the day.